Accumulation of CO₂ in the atmosphere has been linked to greenhouse gas effects that are causing climate changes all over the world. This is a global emergency that requires us all to unite and act to reduce CO₂ emissions. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries has developed multiple technologies to reduce CO₂ emissions. One such technology is the CDR Process, which was developed by MHI and Kansai Electric to capture CO₂ from combustion exhaust. The CDR Process is an amine-based technology that uses MHI's proprietary solvent, such as CS₁, and other advanced solvent. This technology has been commercially supplied to more than a dozen projects around the world, including the Petronova project, which is the world's largest post-combustion CO₂ capture plant. The Petronova project is designed to capture about 5,000 tons per day of CO₂ from a coal-fired power plant. We invite you to join us on a tour of a CO₂ capture plant. This plant consists of 3 main towers. Firstly, this is the flue gas quencher where the gas is cooled to 45 degrees Celsius. Depending on the contents of the exhaust gas, the flue gas quencher can also remove SO2. Secondly, this is the CO₂ absorber. Once the gas has been prepped, it is then introduced to its bottom. Our solvent is introduced at the top of the absorption section. CS₁ is our proprietary solvent, which absorbs over 90% of the CO₂ from the flue gas. MHI's CS₁ solvent has unique advantages compared to traditional amines, including higher stability and lower corrosiveness. Once the gas is removed of CO₂, it enters into the amine emission reduction unit at the top of the CO₂ absorber to prevent amine losses from the system. The treated flue gas exits the top of the CO₂ absorber. Thirdly, this is the regenerator. The CO₂-rich amines are then introduced to the regenerator, where the solvent is heated. Once heated, the CO₂ separates from the solvent and exits the top of the regenerator. The produced CO₂ is more than 99.9% pure on a dry basis. The CO₂ can be compressed and dehydrated to prepare for use. The CDR process can be implemented in a variety of applications, including power plants, chemical plants, waste incineration plants, cement plants, and steel plants. MHI has developed and enhanced this technology for more than 3 decades and proven the technology's efficacy all over the world. We are the commercial leader in post-combustion CO₂ capture. Reduce your carbon footprint with MHI's CDR process.